Hey, Bob Carr here with another episode of the Bob Carr Show. In the studio today is Nikki. Nikki, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Nikki, you started recently here at TLC the last couple months. What's going on in your world? How you liking it here? How's it different than the travel agency? Boom, boom, boom. How you liking it?
I love it. I actually really enjoy the job.
What's different than the travel agency world? It's got to be totally different.
Yeah, it's completely different. Before I was scheduling people's vacations. Now I'm scheduling for lawn service. So it's very different. The clientele is very different.
Explain that. Before people stress you out because of vacation with their family, that type of client, or?
It was all college-based.
Oh, college.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did they have money to afford their vacations?
Well, that was some of the issues that would arise there. But yeah.
I mean, I can see that being, if you're a college student, that you might have money issues or have to get the money from mom and dad, or maybe they had their own money or their own job. So.
Some angry parents not knowing that their kids signed up.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So they buy a package to go somewhere, and then they couldn't afford it?
Pretty much.
So you had to deal with all that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had to deal with mom and dad?
Yep.
That could get stressful.
Yeah, it did at times. But one of the differences that I actually like more about here is because there during the summer, there was pretty much nothing going on, no sales, nobody calling in, very, very slow season. I like that it stays a little more consistent here throughout the year.
Oh yeah, year round here. Our slowest time of year here would be the month of February. And that's about it. March, we're starting up lawn sprinkler systems, and we're going through January, because in January, we're taking out holiday lighting that we installed in the fall. So, I mean, we're busy 12 months a year. And like I said, the slowest month of the whole year for us in our calendar year, it would be February. So imagine you had 3 or 4 months, or at least 3 months, right? You guys were slow.
Oh, yeah. Probably about 5 or 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So what's some of your challenges you see here?
I'm definitely trying to learn more about like the equipment, what things are called, what they do. I've been watching like a lot of videos and stuff to try and better my knowledge on it. But I think that's the biggest thing, is trying to understand what the customer is asking for and how to
try to relate back to the client. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that can get a little tricky, and sometimes a little funny, because they're trying to describe something to you that they don't know. Mm-hmm. You're trying to pick up on piece that you're getting and then turn it into something. So if you're asking a fellow TLC worker, or if it's a tech or office manager, or even myself, you're trying to describe something to me, and I'm like laughing, because I'm like, what in the world are you trying to tell me what it is? Because some clients have been with us for 25, 30 years, and they know exactly what they're talking about. Others don't. They just know that widget out in the yard, and you're trying to piece that together and give them an educated answer. When you can get there and how much it's going to be. So that can be a little frustrating, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely just trying to better learn what everything is.
Working here versus the travel agency, or anywhere else you've worked in the past, how you like the hours here versus what you worked before? What's the challenges of either getting up or working later? What do you see?
The hours are actually pretty much similar, but this is a little bit further of a drive. My old job was only 5 minutes away, so I have to wake up a little earlier, but I don't mind it. I get off a half hour earlier, which is nice.
That works out well for you.
My evenings. Yeah.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Thank you for coming in today, spending a little bit of time with us.
Thank you for having me.
And this wraps up another episode of the Bob Carr Show. Stay tuned next week with another episode. See you guys in a little bit.